The 3.0 update is here! Finally. Took you long enough. After nearly 4 years of silence concerning Animal Crossing New Horizons, we unexpectedly, surprisingly really, got some news about this game. An update with returning characters, a sparkly new hotel on our islands, new ways to play with friends, old features from past games, new furniture, and okay, the second I saw bulk crafting, you know I was excited. All of this for free. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Some of this stuff requires the Nintendo Switch 2 paid upgrade pack and or a Nintendo Switch Online membership. So what are my thoughts? I will have you know I did a sponsored stream with Nintendo for the 3.0 update and Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So full disclosure there, but this video itself is not sponsored and I'm allowed to have an opinion, okay? The first thing I wanted to check out when I opened up the 3.0 update for the first time, my most anticipated feature of all. Come on, guys. When I first ever reset this island, I was shocked that we had been living like this, that we had been crafting items one at a time. For how long? I don't know. What do I want to craft in bulk? Oh my goodness, this is such a decision. DIY benches and kitchens can now use materials and ingredients in your home store. I didn't know this was happening. I was hoping and praying in the back of my mind that this was part of the bulk crafting update. Stored items are now accessible. It feels like it's not even real. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make 5 wooden stools at the same time. We are so up. Is that anybody else's most exciting part of the update, or is it just me? Yeah, sure, we got like a bunch of new furniture, a bunch of new content, a bunch of new stuff, but like the thing that irritated me the most about this game for the last 5 years is finally fixed. Sorry, I think I deserve to do a little celebration. A little late in my opinion, but honestly, it's nice that they're thinking of the little quality of life things, like buying custom kits in bulk. Okay, that was the second thing that I had to check out. Very highly anticipated feature and kind of a little bit of a surprise. I don't think we knew about this. I'm just so stoked that after 5 years, we finally have features that make playing this game tolerable. Shout out to buying 50 custom kits at a time. That's crazy. I'm too broke to do that. I actually don't have enough money. Okay, enough with the silly stuff. There are some real meat and potatoes in this update. The first major feature being a new hotel that is parked on your pier, not your dock. It's not where your airport is. It's the little pier thing that juts out on the side of your island where Cap'n he's docked there. This is my first time seeing the hotel. It's here. It's real. Okay, so what happened to him? Cap'n's he's just gone? Should we go inside? I don't know why I'm being so shy about going inside. I'm just not even really ready to experience all of this new stuff. Okay, there we go. Cap'n did not get kicked off the island. The best thing about the hotel, in my opinion, is that it sets the stage for Cap'n's family's return. His wifey, Leilani, little Layla, and Grams, all of them are allowed to be taken out of the back of the coat closet now, okay? They're finally in New Horizons. Leilani will help you, or rather allow you to do all the work and design hotel rooms for guests that will temporarily reside on the island. It's very similar to Happy Home Paradise in my opinion. The hotel is basically the exact same premise as the DLC, but missing some of the functionality that the DLC offers. For example, I just recently started this new save on my Switch 2, and I haven't yet gotten around to doing any of the Happy Home Paradise DLC, so I don't have things like columns, partition walls, polishing, etc. to decorate these rooms with. So the hotel is kind of like DLC light. You could decorate up to 8 rooms and random villagers will come and stay there for a night to visit your island. They'll walk around and stuff. It's really cute. I only got around to doing 1 room on my first day and well, yeah, it's not my best work. All right, it looks fine. I don't really know what's going on. I'm starting to feel maybe I need a little bit of practice at this again. Because it's kind of flopping. Perhaps another huge part of the issue here is that I just feel like I don't have a lot of stuff. Maybe if I had a little bit more stuff, the confidence would rush back into me. There would be hope for us. What is this doing in the hotel room? That is what they don't tell you about resetting your island. You don't have any stuff anymore. I felt like there was a really long time where I was really good at decorating. And then what? And then now I make this? What is this? One of these days, we're gonna come back here and we're going to redecorate this, and I'm gonna blow your mind. It's gonna be out of this world. When I get more items in this game, you best believe I'm going to be decorating down. I don't know yet if villagers can move in if they stay at the hotel. I tried to talk to Boomer a bunch, but he wasn't budging. I'm actually trying to avoid time traveling through the update, so I think I'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure you guys will tell me. Grams runs the gift shop where there's new hotel merchandise and new furniture available to purchase. The currency here is going to be tickets, which are gained by doing hotel room decorating, and Tom Nook's little delivery quests where you craft items in exchange for tickets. Yes, so how this works is basically, you'll find a list of requests for the DIY items we'd like you to craft and how many we need. And then once we put them in the box, we will immediately receive our hotel tickets. Oh, I love the clarification there. Okay, a basement flooring, falling snow wall, dark wooden mosaic wall, and medium cardboard boxes. So the only one I need multiple of is the falling snow wall. Now let's see if this, not that I don't trust it, but let me see where this requests thing is. Look at that. So easy. This is okay. This is our new task. I'm gonna go do a whole bunch of crafting. On my way to do that, however, I got a little distracted. Orders you're limited to in a day. Oh my God. Jump scare. I didn't know Resetti was just gonna walk around the island. Wait, that's so cute. Resetti also gets to be brought back from the Animal Crossing NPC graveyard. He was always here, technically. He runs the rescue service, but he's actually here in the flesh now and serves an additional purpose. You ever find yourself looking at your island thinking, what a dump, and wishing you could just reset? Yes, literally all the time. That's where I come in. I reset it all in the blink of a mole's eye. That's about it. I can tackle the entire island in one go. I can also focus on specific spots like beaches or areas you choose. Daily fee is 60,000 bells. Might sound a bit high, but it covers a whole day of resetting as many times as you want. So for 60,000 bells, I have his services for the entire day. All right, you ready to start resetting? Ooh, well, I can't say that I'm really ready right now. It feels like, I just met you, like we're really rushing into things. Do I have an area that I want to reset? I mean, I just kind of want to see what it all looks like. A lot of the island is pretty sparsely decorated, so I don't want to waste my reset service, but okay, here. What if I did this house? There's legitimately not even a full inventory of items outside, but I want to try it. He'll get rid of the custom designs too. This is a luxury service. Let's go. It's mole time. Let's go. It's mole time. Dirt clods. This gadget's always clogging up. Now we're ready. Rangers, go. Cute little animation! Cute little animation! Wow. Okay. He just cleared up all the furniture and the custom designs and everything. Why do I kind of want to do the whole island? Oh no. Oh no, Liz, don't do the whole island. That would be so silly of you. Now you might be thinking, oh gosh, resetting the whole island. Man, that's a big commitment. And Liz, you just finished decorating this island last summer. Mind you, it's not the most elaborately decorated island in the world. Honestly, it's kind of just thrown together, but it's still done. Is a reset really necessary? I can't believe I'm doing this. Am I okay? Am I going crazy? There is only day one of the 3.0 update, and I'm crazy enough to reset the entire island. I don't even care. I think this is gonna be fun. Imagine all the possibilities of all the things that we could do with this island. Use all of the new furniture, i.e. the Lego furniture. This the place? Yeah, it could use a little TMC. That's tender mole care. Me when I go to the dermatologist. Can I get started? Or do you want to see what it'll look like when I'm done? What will it look like? Where am I? Where is this? What location is he showing me? Okay. I am fucking crazy, but I am free. Okay, wait. The way that the island looks exactly the same. I had to do another round of resetting after a good solid storage clean out to get all of the flowers up. Flowers, trees, and bushes can now go in your storage with the 3.0 update. Major. I didn't want to just trash all my flowers. I only have so many. My house isn't fully upgraded either, so I can't access all of the lovely 2.0 and 3.0 update storage upgrades yet. But then I didn't want to sell any more stuff, so you know, I had to fill up the attic in my house. Oh my god. It was a process, but I am committed to keeping these damn flowers. And it's done. It's reset. New update, new island, new me. All right. I wish they added a way to get rid of the in-game pathing though. If you could take up the bushes and trees too, that would have been nice. I understand not being able to clear the cliffs and the waterways. That's a lot. But like the other stuff, I don't know. Why not? As far as the weeds, we've already got a guy for that. He also costs 60,000 bells. Goodness, this island resetting business, it ain't cheap. And you know what? I'm committed to building up my island again. I'm kind of one of those people where I really do love the decorating in this game. But like truthfully, I wasn't stoked about my island before. Before I started playing with the 3.0 update stuff, I was showing everybody this big, beautiful farm and orchard that I built on my island like literally 3 days before the update. Kind of hilarious that I did all that work for nothing. Well, I mean, not really. All the paths and the crops and the trees, they're still there. That's it for Resetti. Thank you for your service. It's been real. I do wish, this is a little bit of an outlandish request, but Resetti used to have a place in the sewer. There used to be like this little sewer grate that you could put on your island, and then nobody knew what it did until like some nights it would be open and Resetti would just be like in there. Wouldn't it be cool if he had his own little like sewer grate? Like it was like an item that you could place down or something. See, now that would have been cool, but hey, you know, it's just a suggestion and I think it would frankly be very charming. Before we get into the other big bulk of the update, I wanted to use some of my Zelda amiibos to start getting Tulin moved on my island. Yes, there's 2 new Zelda villagers, Tulin and Minoru, that you can invite to your campsite with amiibos that also unlock new Zelda furniture, which is very good. Love all of this furniture. Love that we can use the Zelda amiibos on this. Same goes for the 2 new Splatoon villagers as well, who I guess aren't new, but they're here now. I haven't yet been able to access a couple of things from the update, like the retro consoles that you can actually play old games on. I don't have that yet, but I do think it's kind of interesting that they require a Nintendo Switch Online subscription to play at all. And then there's other little things like I haven't been able to upgrade my storage because my house was not fully upgraded and renovated. God forbid a girl take her time. And now for the last big 3.0 update feature, Slumber Islands. Arguably the biggest part of the update. By entering a deep slumber, you can meet up with Luna and generate new islands to build, decorate, do whatever you want on. It's kind of like a creative mode. You could generate a small, medium, or large island and just go to town, decorating with anything that you have in your character's catalog. I think it's great for us who really like to decorate islands and decorate rooms to, you know, have kind of a place to plan things out and do that. That's what I've been using it for initially in these first couple of days. There's the new sidestep hop skip feature that makes terraforming, waterscaping, and pathing way faster. But I do think that we are missing a few things on Slumber Island. Firstly, I'd love to be able to change the season. We can change time of day and weather, but why not just make it exactly like Happy Home Paradise and let us get out of this dreaded sad winter? Lloyd can help you build bridges and inclines and change your house exterior and stuff, but your house on Slumber Island reflects the size of the house on your real island. And I kind of wish that was customizable, not gonna lie. I want to build a tiny house. You can invite villagers to walk around, but they don't have houses, and there's no other buildings that could be added. I think I just love to see this be expanded on in the future. Custom codes have to be assigned to Slumber Island, so you can transfer certain codes from your custom design app over to a new one that's over here. I don't know why. I feel like this is a little strange to me. There's no way to look up custom codes on the island, I don't think either. So like, you know, if you want to use other codes on these islands, you kind of got to like go back to your real island and download the codes and bring them back over. over to the catalog on Slumber Islands. It's kind of complicated. The best thing about Slumber Islands, though, it's gotta be multiplayer. You can invite people to come to a Slumber Island and decorate with you simultaneously. And if everyone's got a good connection, it actually works fairly well. This is definitely the highlight for me. It is so fun. I kind of want to just see you guys do your thing. My brain is not comprehending that you're all decorating right now. Well, trying. Oh, okay, we got froggy chairs. I see. Adding color. Oh, who the hell are these people? When did Molly get here? I didn't know you could add villagers. Hello? Okay, everybody's just building their little buns off. Oh my god. Ma'am, you keep teleporting. Okay, you guys like my incline I built for you? There you go. What the fuck? Nobody can leave? Whoever did this is demented. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh my god. Who did this? I don't want this here. I don't want Optimus Prime on my island. Like, get him out of here. I'm imagining a lot of different possibilities for fun multiplayer activities on Slumber Islands. I think it'd be kind of cool to kind of replicate the vibe of Tortimer's Island on Slumber Island. It really makes me wish that we could do gameplay like this on our real Animal Crossing islands. God, how many times am I gonna say fucking islands? I'd love to do a group decorating sesh on the real deal, you know? If I had a wish list, if I may speak my truth, that's what I really want. But this is still really great. You know, it's adding to the sandboxiness of New Horizons compared to past games. Since the update came out early, which threw my whole morning off, Nintendo, don't ever do that again. Just kidding. We loved it. It dropped early. It was super exciting. But the new Nintendo Switch 2 edition did not become available until a day later. So I didn't get my hands on this until the next stream. Essentially, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition is a $5 paid upgrade for Nintendo Switch 2 owners only, and it doesn't add much. However, it does add a lot of things that like make sense to be in a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the game. The Switch 2 has a microphone. The upgrade pack version adds the megaphone, allowing you to call out to your villagers verbally, which doesn't work the best, but it's funny. Aurora! Follow my voice. I'm coming. Does it work if she's inside? Aurora! Aurora! Girl, oh, hey. Aurora! No response. Don't ignore me. I'm right on the other side of the river. Fuchsia. Oh, that's Sasha. Okay, maybe I need to get some villagers that don't end in rodeo. He doesn't even live here and he heard me. Get off my island. Please leave the premises. Nintendo's War flashbacks. Sit. The upgrade pack also offers graphical upgrades, game chat compatibility, and mouse controls. If you will notice in the bottom left of your screen, you will see my claw. I'm really sorry. This was the best camera angle that I could come up with today. This is production value, baby. This is production value. Wait, can I double claw? I haven't even considered this possibility. What computer have you ever seen do this? Apparently we could be double clawed up. This is gonna take a little getting used to, so forgive me if I'm not entirely like so perfect at this. Maybe we go like this. So I'm holding my other Joy-Con like this, and then I'm clawing like this. I'm really self-conscious about how my claw looks. Please don't judge me for how the hand looks. Like the claw is too much. How do I be more dainty and delicate about this? I didn't get around to testing the 12-player multiplayer session feature, but you can have up to 12 people on your real island and your Slumber Island, so long as everybody's got a Switch 2. And look, okay, I know these clips are from the sponsored stream, but this is me speaking from the heart here. You don't need this if you're just looking for more gameplay. Like, I'm just super glad that the bulk of the new content is in the free update. That feels like it's for the people. All of this Switch 2 upgrade pack stuff is just extra. If you have a Switch 2, you might enjoy it. So it feels incredibly optional. And I do think that the things that they decided to include in the Switch 2 edition make sense. I'm glad that we didn't paywall everything is all. Overall, I think that the new updates to this game are great. And mostly because it's extremely welcome. I love attention being paid to Animal Crossing, and maybe just attention in general. No, it's nice for New Horizons to get some new stuff every once in a while. I truly hope that they decide, you know, we should keep it up. We should give them more stuff. I always thought it was, a little disappointing that they didn't want to continuously update this game forever. Not that it was ever a precedent in previous games, but with New Horizons, I felt like it could have worked really well with the game. But after the DLC Happy Home Paradise and the 2.0 update that added in just like a ton of gameplay and items, they were like, no, we're done. And yeah, they lied. And while this new gameplay and this new content is extremely welcome, I do think that there could have been more. Let Resetti tear more shit down. I want to change the seasons on my Slumber Islands. I want to do group decorating on my real island. Ugh. Okay, I know that's a stretch. I truly think that if they wanted to update this game forever, make it more live service, they totally could. I certainly wouldn't complain. I know you're all scared to open your islands. You fear what your villagers are going to say to you after months, maybe even years of abandoning them, leaving them to rot on those unattended and truly deserted islands. And yeah, you should be ashamed of yourselves. But if you want to get back into Animal Crossing New Horizons, I would say now is the time. I just reset my island. I got my work cut out for me. I'm just ready to be back in my Animal Crossing era. Let me know your thoughts on the update. Did you like it? Do you think that they'll add more? I just recently posted a Animal Crossing New Horizons playthrough that I did in August. So if you would like to check that out, please check out the video. I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube lately, so I have been playing all of my Animal Crossing gameplay live if you want to come check it out on either of those platforms. I also decided to make a new Discord server. I went through a crisis and decided to delete my last one. So we have a fresh new server. If you would like to come and join and play and participate in our Animal Crossing community, you're more than welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna stop plugging stuff. Like, what? Girl, stop. Stop begging. I hope you're having a great day and you continue to do so, and I will see you in the next one.